Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about internal combustion engines. What is internal combustion? The name itself suggests that there is a combustion of something in between something. Inside something. That is combustion of fuel inside a cylinder. Then it is known as internal combustion engine. If we consider a cylinder like this, this will be the cylinder, this will be the piston, and there are two walls over there, that is inlet and exhaust walls. Fine. In IC engines there are terms called TDC and BDC, in which TDC in the sense top dead center, that is this is a top dead center, and what is BDC? Bottom dead center. Bottom dead center in the sense, actually what is this centers? Actually the motion of the piston in a cylinder will be reciprocating up and down. The motion will be reciprocating up and down. The top at which it reaches the maximum point, that is called as top dead center. The bottom at which it goes down maximum point, then that is called as bottom dead center. That is the reason why we have top and bottom dead centers. Fine. But there is a thing here. In petrol engines, this is called as a spark plug. For diesel engines it is called as a fuel injector. Fine. In the IC engines there are so many classifications that in the sense 12 to 13 types of classifications. Will not go in deep regarding that, but we will see the classification regarding classification according to strokes, number of strokes of an IC engines. It is the IC engine strokes will be, first one is 2-stroke engine and second one is a 4-stroke engine. What is this 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines? The number of strokes in which it completes its 4 stages. What are those 4 stages? First one is suction stage or suction zone or whatever we call suction. Second stage or second stroke is compression. Third one is expansion, and fourth one is exhaust stage or exhaust stroke. Fine. First one is suction, in which suppose assume it as a piston cylinder, and this is the inlet, this is the outlet in the sense exhaust. Fine. The direction of the suction in this diagram will be, in this cylinder and piston will be, the piston goes down in order to suck the fuel from the carburetor, air fuel mixture from the carburetor. This piston moves downwards in order to suck the fuel. And what happens during the suction stroke? The inlet valve opens, exhaust valve closes. In this suction stroke, inlet valve opens and exhaust valve closes. Fine. This is the case in case of suction stroke. And whereas compression stroke, in order we need to compress the air fuel mixture as much as possible. What happens in this compression? Fine. What will be the completion of the suction after reaching if at all the piston reaches the BDC, that in a sense suction stroke is completed. Whenever you need to compress something, it should the piston has to move forward towards top dead center. What is this called? This is called as clearance. This is called as clearance volume. Fine. In this compression stroke, what happens is the inlet valve will be closed and exhaust valve will be closed, because this is C, and both the valves should be closed in order to compress the air fuel mixture. Why this compression? In order to increase the pressure inside the cylinder. Fine, we completed this actually. In the expansion stroke, this is expansion or power stroke, in which the power is generated The power is generated in this stroke. What happens in this expansion stroke? After the completion of the compression stroke, the piston will be at the top dead center in order to compress the air fuel mixture. Find what happens in the expansion stroke. It comes downwards. Yeah, am I right? Next, it comes downwards. What happens if at all it comes downwards? There is a thing, there is an object, or else there is a machine member that ignites the spark. That gives the spark in order to ignite the cylinder, in order to ignite the air fuel matter. The expansion stroke will be in downwards direction. The piston moves downwards direction towards towards BDC. Find this. What happens next? After the burning of fuel, the energy will be generated to the camshaft, crankshaft, and all that. Now what happens after that? The smoke has to go out, the waste material has to go out through the expansion, through the exhaust stroke. That means whenever it is exhaust stroke will be, the piston moves towards TDC. That in the sense the exhaust valve closed. The exhaust valve will be opened now. Yeah, what happens? The exhaust gas, the waste gases after unburnt air fuel mixture will be sent out through a muffler and silencer. Find these are the 4 stages in the internal in IC engines. These are the 4 stages or strokes which will happen in the IC engines. Fine. If we consider each stage as one stroke, then it is called as 4-stroke engine. Fine. If we come across the 2-stroke engine, yeah, in 2-stroke engine, the suction and compression will be in 1 stroke, and expansion and exhaust will be of other stroke, in which 2 strokes are completed, I believe, right?